the taxi ride that changed everything. 2-minute version. Ajong was having one of the worst weeks of his life. Work wasn't working. Bills were piling up. Every plan he made seemed to collapse right in front of him. That evening, exhausted and frustrated, he waved down a taxi. The moment he sat inside, he started venting. "Nothing in my life is moving," he said. "Every time I try to fix something, something else breaks. I'm tired. I'm really tired." The driver didn't respond, not even a nod. He just kept his eyes on the road, calm, almost too calm. A few minutes later, they approached a rough part of the street. Deep potholes everywhere. Any normal driver would slow down or complain. But this driver carefully steered the car left, then right, then left again, expertly avoiding every hole like he had memorized the road for years. Ajong finally asked, "Why are you driving like that? Why avoid them so carefully?" The driver smiled slightly. "Because only fools drive straight into what they can clearly avoid." Ajong frowned. "What does that even mean?" The driver glanced at him through the mirror. "Life has potholes too," he said. "Some are unavoidable, but most, you see them long before you hit them. You see the toxic friend before they betray you. You see the red flags before the relationship collapses. You see the bad habits before they ruin your health. You see the overspending before the debt shows up." He continued, "People say life is hard, but sometimes life isn't the problem. It's the choices we keep repeating. It's the pain we walk into with our eyes wide open." Ajong went silent. He looked out the window, suddenly replaying the past few months of his life, the warnings he ignored, the signs he saw but brushed aside, the decisions he knew were wrong but made anyway. The driver added softly, "You don't control every problem, but you control how many problems you create." For the first time that day, Ajong wasn't angry. He wasn't even sad. He was just honest with himself. As the taxi stopped at his destination, the driver said one last thing. "You'll be fine. Just stop choosing the potholes." Ajong nodded slowly, not because the driver was right, but because he knew he had been hitting the same holes over and over, expecting a different result. That night, the ride didn't change his situation, but it changed his mindset, and sometimes that's the real beginning of change.